Hi, I'm Mr. Simons, and in this video we're going to deal with one definition, and that definition is for the valuation effect. Now this is part of exchange rates and balance of payments, a really important thing to know and apply when you're answering questions in these topics. So let's start by defining the valuation effect. Now, this is not my definition. This comes from Dixon and O'Mahony from their textbook, and all of the links will be in the description. So according to them, the valuation effect is where an appreciation or depreciation of the currency causes an immediate decrease or increase in the Australian dollar value of foreign debt that is borrowed in foreign currencies. So there's a lot of elements to that definition. Let's break that down. If we're talking about the valuation effect, what we're saying is that when the Australian dollar gets stronger or weaker, when it appreciates or depreciates, that will then affect the size of Australia's foreign debt. The reason that this link exists is because Australia keeps track of its foreign debt in foreign currency terms. So if you think about it, if Australia owes money to the American government, for example, if there's debt there, the US government doesn't want Australian dollars. What are they going to do with that? They want that debt repaid in their own currency, which is, well, US dollars. So if we think about it, if Australia owes America money and that debt is in US dollar terms, if the value of the Australian dollar changes, that will then change the value of that debt. Let's provide an example with the dollar going up and the dollar depreciating. Let's say that the Australian dollar appreciates against the US dollar. Let's say that that happens. So the Australian dollar is stronger against the American currency. And this means that you need fewer Aussie dollars to buy one US dollar. So then let's look at this debt that is owed by Australia to America, which is in US dollars. If the Australian dollar appreciates against the US dollar, this means that we need fewer Aussie dollars to buy an American dollar. So this then means that that US dollar debt has shrunk, because the Australian dollar is stronger, so that US dollar debt, the size of that in Australian dollar terms, has shrunk. Let's flip the situation though. Let's say that the Australian dollar depreciates against the US dollar. Let's say that the Australian dollar is weaker now against the American currency. So we need more Aussie dollars to buy one US dollar. If we think about that American debt that Australia has, that debt that is denominated or kept track of in US dollar terms, if the Australian dollar depreciates, that means we need more Aussie dollars to buy one US dollar, which then means that US dollar debt becomes larger, so that Australia's foreign debt in foreign currency terms gets bigger when the Australian dollar depreciates. This is the valuation effect, that a change in the value of the Australian dollar will then change the value of foreign debt that is kept track of in foreign currency. So again, to put it a slightly different way, when the Australian dollar appreciates, Australia's foreign debt in foreign currency terms gets smaller. When the Australian dollar depreciates, weakens, then the size of Australia's foreign debt in foreign currency terms gets larger. This is the valuation effect, where changes in the Australian dollar then change the value of Australia's foreign debt in foreign currency terms. Okay, if you've got any questions, comments, clarifications, put them in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching.